How are you doing this morning, guys? Well, I shouldn't say morning, it's kind of more afternoon, but so today we're just doing talks and getting some things figured out. Through it all, it's kind of hard to learn to prosper and change. I know it's hard, but as soon as you learn to grow and to view life in a different perspective, because if you don't, you'll just be stuck in the same kind of loop. It's kind of hard to learn if you don't want to grow in your own will, but you will eventually. I know it's kind of hard to view life through multiple perspectives because if you kind of like step out of your aspect of self belief and self view and look at it through other people's perspective of you, you kind of get this like where you're like removing your soul from your body, like it's like an overview of yourself, of your life, of all your achievements, accomplishments. It's kind of harder to sit back and watch time fly because you kind of realize that life is really quick. It goes by so quick. I mean, at times it feels like it's so slow, but it truly is super fast. And I know that a lot of people don't really think like that. They just live day by day and moment by moment, but they don't think about it. It's like if somebody asks you, would you rather have $1 million or, you know, would you rather have $1 million but yeah, die tomorrow? Most of them would say no. Like majority of them would say no because that in view of that perspective is like so your health is more important than $1 million. So why don't you treat it as such? Like, treat your body like a temple and eat the proper foods and ingest and learn to grow and prosper. It's kind of hard. I know, like hopping on that fast food or some quick fix of whatever it may be. It's like it's just like ready like that. So you're more willing to go for that. But it's like if you learn to cook, like I've been a cook, I learned to cook and learned to cook at a young age because my mom never really wanted to cook for us, or well, she really couldn't cook, but she tried her best, and I feel it. So I learned at a young age, real quick, how to make food, how to learn to prosper, and fix all of the things that she never really taught me or never grew to know. She's still kind of learning in that process. I went and hung out with her today, and it's kind of hard because it's like, getting in the lives of the people that you love. You don't never really want to do that, but she's going through so much and she wants to overcome. And she even had like a big migraine. She had like a big migraine, and she even asked for like a ibuprofen from the waiter that we had. It's crazy because I mean, like, she's just so overstressed and overexerted, and she just went from like having one day at a job, a week, to multiple days and like every day. And I was like, well, did you like pray for it and like ask to prosper because God gave you that. God gave you the gift of being able to. God gave you the gift of being able to. It'd give you the gift of being able to work that many days a week so you could be able to prosper and get what you wanted you've been asking him for, kind of thing. And it's like, I know it can feel overbearing just right at the first, like right out the gate. And it's like, he won't give you what you can't handle. Like, he won't overexert you. He won't put you into those positions of hurt or adversity where you just can't handle it. Um, he, I feel what he's trying to show her is that more or less that you can do things and be happy without having a full, like, job. Like, she was like shocked at the fact that I was like, no, the last time we hung out, I had gotten a call and we were at McDonald's from a real estate investor or whatever, and I had a property that I could have flipped for 10 grand or whatever, but it was a 60 plus home. It was like in one of those retirement community kind of things, and so they didn't want it because it's a lot harder to sell and all that. But it's like she really just doesn't have the self belief that I want her to, as well as my sister. It's like the people that I love the most, I want to do so much for, and make and help them prosper and get them to their dreams. It's like life can get so soul crushing at times. It's like, dang, I just said like so many times like that. But things can be so soul crushing. It can hurt and wear and tear on you and be the worst adversity you're facing in your life, kind of thing. It's like if you take those steps and you try and succeed, then everything doesn't work out the way that you were hoping. At least you did get to that road and you realized that maybe this isn't the road that I want to be on, and maybe these things can change and they can go in a different way. That's why I had started off with saying that you need to see things from more than just one perspective, because if you solely view it like the world revolves around you, it can be such a burden. Such a burden. But once you learn that it doesn't, and that you can make things happen, you can lead yourself to different directions and different perspectives. Then you start to become and realize that you're more than you are. You're what you are in the present moment, but you can be anything in the future because each new moment is a new moment. And life is short. And it flies by, honestly. When you look back at your life and you say, whoa, how did this much time? All these things I didn't do. All these things that I heard from. All these trials, tribulations, adversities, past relationships, parents, teachings that you've learned in school or from your parents, all of it. And you sit back and you look at yourself and you see where you are and how far you've come, what you do with the knowledge that you intake, everything like that. You can learn to begin to prosper over and over again. And you get that from all those failures, all those past broken relationships, all those past broken lessons that might not have helped you as much as you thought that they would have, or put you in that place where you're like, this is me, this is me. But if you change that and look at it as, this is me, this is me. In each new moment, you change and shape your past. For a forward moving objective, you have to look solely forward. You can't look back. I mean, from time to time, look back on the past, realize the steps that it took to take you to the place that you're at, or to the place you're going to. Look at your goals, your aspirations, your incentive, your drives. Look at the things that help you to strive towards better. Better in new views, better in new perspectives, better in love, better in life, better in success, and start to try and educate yourself in these ways. Because then you start to shape and mold yourself. It's like you're a piece of clay, and that piece of clay has been on the rolling wheel, rolling round and round and round in circles, till somebody comes and places their hand and begins to mold you. And it's like you're technical it's like you're looking for that new point of view, a new place that you're headed to. And through that, you begin to get that shape, that mold. It's like a tree that grows. It grows so slow, but it also grows so fast. Here in 20 years, that tree will be a lot bigger. It will provide more oxygen. It will provide more life into the world. So that's just like you. You grow and you learn and you are shaped into the tree. I mean, even like, say, a branch breaks or something like that, it will reform to a certain extent, reform around that and learn from it and not send the water to that part of the tree because it's a waste. It's a waste of time, energy, water, exertion. Like, processing things from the past may be hard, but it's part of the steps to success. And that's where the beauty comes from. Beauty comes from you, it comes from me, it comes from everyone around that truly loves or cares about you. And if you can build with people and teach them and influence them to do these things, that's where it will bring you to a better light, a better view of yourself. And that's kind of like the sun, like giving you the vitamin D, the energy you need to strive and move and succeed, and brings us heat and brings us closer to the energy that we need and less exertion. Sometimes, yeah, it can get overbearing. It can sunburn you. It can break you down. It can even give you skin cancer, say, you know. But at the same time, we realize that if we learn to, if we learn to, in a sense, put on the sunscreen that we need, or learn to maximize or minimalize our time in the sun, or like heat exhaustion too. Like that's a great example as well. Like you can overexert yourself and get too hot and need that drink of water and need we're needy in such a sense. We need the love, the emotion, the care that the people around us put into us, and we need that to strive for better things and motivate ourselves. But we can also find that through ourselves, because if you truly love yourself, you're not gonna not push yourself. You're gonna push yourself in the most passionate, most devoted, most driven way. You're gonna view that in a new perspective, and you're gonna step back and be like, whoa, what are you doing, bruh? Like, you need to step out, you need to make these changes, you need to progress, you need to move forward. You can do that in multiple different ways. You can move in a direction that's forward, but yet step to the side and move forward again, because something's blocking your path. Something happened, a loved one died, or a hard thing happened. You lost your job, you lost your focus. It's hard to maintain through all the pain that hurts you and hurts you and hurts you. But once you realize that all that dirt that's being thrown onto you is just helping you sprout like a seed, the water, the rain, the days of pain in the rain will help you to grow, will help you to prosper, will help you to become the beautiful flower that you're meant to be. It's like a caterpillar when they go into the cocoon and then emerge a beautiful butterfly. You understand that the beauty, the beauty of change, the beauty of life is right in front of you constantly. And everything you see, every breath you take a deep breath. You'll learn that stress is only temporary. The things that you can create are more than necessary. And the things that you will see are to be believed in. You believe in yourself, you believe in manifestation, the creation of the activity, of the action. Write it down. Make things happen with the passion. A passion that's a burning desire. Like when you were a kid and you did everything with the hopes of becoming what you wanted to be. Everything inside of you was telling you, you got this, you can do this, you got this, you can do this. And you knew, and you knew for absolute certainty that you could and that you would. The thing is, and people around you told you you couldn't and that you wouldn't, and that it was sorry about that, and that it was impossible to do what you wanted to do, what you set out to do, what you wanted as a kid, as a teenager, which they can change from those two, from a kid to a teenager. You can motivate yourself, or you can lose sight, because around us we have a lot of lust and degeneracy, broken people, which is part of the fight of our lives to succeed, to find things without expectation, without hope, without anything but just grief, sheer grief. Grief and lust, no hope, broken. But you can learn to rearrange your path. You can learn to change that road. You can learn to go so much more deeper, farther, closer to your goals. Like, even now, just me starting and talking to nobody, even, but generally just myself, yeah, to open up my mind and opportunities in life towards the things that I want. I want better. Better things come when you start to put action and passion and make things happen. And each step at a time, you go step by step by step. Remember that. Alright, well, that was my little spiel for the day. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And please like and subscribe. We'll have a few more of these. I'm gonna think about more just scheduling these and following suit. Now that I got my speaker too, I have my meditative music. I wanted to do it on my previous video, but I unfortunately didn't get to because I had my headphones on and I thought it was going in the background, but unfortunately it wasn't. So I hope you guys like it and let me know too if you like meditative music or if you like, me just spewing it out and talking about it, So I hope you guys enjoyed and I will talk to you guys here soon.